My beloved daughter, my beloved son, today I feel the need to speak to your heart with words that are not just a momentary comfort, but a truth that must resonate deeply within you. I know you have been facing internal battles, deep silences that echo in your soul, and nights when questions seem to have no answers. I see your struggles, the uncertainties that surround you, the pains that often suffocate your smile. But I want you to know, with all certainty of your being, that a miracle, one that you have not even dreamed of, is on its way. This miracle is not just an answer to your prayers. It is something that goes beyond what you can imagine. I have heard every word that has come from your lips and felt every tear that has fallen from your eyes in moments of loneliness. Do not think that silence was a sign of abandonment. I've been present, closer than you can perceive, and I have never left your days of pain or your nights of crying. My presence has always been with you, even when the world seemed too dark to bear. My daughter, my son, remember the story of Zacchaeus, that man small in stature but great in desire to see me. He lived a lost life, wrapped in sins and wrong choices, but that did not stop him from seeking me. When the enemy tried to destroy him, I, with love, did the unthinkable. I called him by name, rescued him, and his life was transformed forever. I also see your despair, and just as I did with him, I am doing with you. It does not matter what the world tells you or how the enemy tries to make you feel insignificant. I know you. I know your name, and nothing can pull you from my hands. You may feel on some days that you are on the verge of collapse. I know. And in each of those moments, it was I who lifted you up, even when you did not realize it. Now I want you to feel my love wrapping around your heart. It is not by chance that you are reading this message today. I am touching the deepest part of your soul, and I am working in areas of your life that you have not even identified yet. I know that many times you feel the struggle is too great, that the enemy wants to steal everything you have built. But remember, what is mine, no one can take away. Neither height nor depth nor any evil can overcome me. I am your God, and I am here steadfast by your side. Zacchaeus received the greatest gift, which was not gold, not status, but the gift of life. And today I tell you, just as I rescued him, I am also rescuing you. With every step you take, I am holding you. Even when it seems you can't hold on any longer, it is I who give you strength to continue. Now I want you to pay attention to the fire that burns within you. This fire is my Holy Spirit, filling every corner of your soul. This Spirit reminds you that you are never alone, that I am always with you, and that I will never abandon you. Prepare yourself, my daughter, my son, for great things are coming. What I am preparing for you is greater than your dreams. It will be something that will change your life in such a profound way that everyone around you will notice. They will see in you my presence. They will feel my power. The world needs healing, and you will be the instrument of my hands. I want to use your life to touch those who are broken, to feed the hungry, to heal the sick. It is not by chance that you have gone through so many difficulties. Every pain, every struggle had a greater purpose, and that purpose is being revealed now. What I desire for you is great. I want you to be a light in the midst of darkness, to be a living testimony of my power. You do not need to fear, for I am the one who sustains you. I know that sometimes fear tries to paralyze you, and doubts want to weaken you. But today, more than ever, I want you to trust. There is nothing safer than being in my hands. I know every wound, every failure, and yet I love you unconditionally. I want you to bring to me everything you are keeping in your heart. Do not hide anything, for I already know everything. Just allow me to heal those areas that have been broken for so long. You have been asking for peace, freedom, stability, and I tell you, the time has come. The door is open before you, and it is not a door to more pain, but to a new life full of blessings. I want to walk by your side. I want you to hold my hand and trust. What I have prepared for you is filled with peace, joy, and hope. The answers you have been seeking are on their way, and today I tell you, do not hesitate. I have heard you from the first moment you approached me with a heavy heart, and I tell you, my love knows no limits. My daughter, my son, all the prayers you have made, all the tears you have shed have not been in vain. Everything is destined for your blessing. I want you to open your arms and receive what I am giving you. I desire that you have abundance in every area of your life. I do not want you to lack anything, neither shelter, nor food, nor health, nor peace. I want your home to be filled with joy and trust, and that you teach those you love to trust in me. I am at the door, knocking, and my blessings are ready to enter. Now is your time. Trust in me. I am your God. Many times you look around and see doors that seem closed, moments of pain that seem endless, but I tell you, every step you have taken up to now, every prayer you have lifted to the heavens, every tear you have silently shed, has a purpose. And that purpose is for your blessing. I know you better than anyone else, and therefore I desire for you to open your arms now and receive what I have to give you. I want you to have abundance, and when I say this, I'm not talking about material possessions or the fleeting success that the world offers. True abundance, my daughter, my son, is in a life filled with peace, health, harmony, and joy that exceeds all understanding. I do not want you to lack anything. I wish for your heart to overflow with trust, that your home be a place where my presence can be felt in every corner, filled with the warmth of my love and grace. Do not close yourself off to my blessings, for they are knocking at your door right now. Do not let yourself be distracted by the worries of this world or the false values that society often pushes upon you. Remember, true success is not in how much you accumulate or how admired you are by others. Those are voids that will never fill your heart. What will truly give you fulfillment is my presence, the love that resides in those who truly seek me, away from distractions, away from the noise. You belong to me, my beloved daughter, my beloved son, and everything that exists in the world belongs to me. I am the King of glory, the creator of all things. I have been good to you, and I will continue to be. What I have planned for your life is far greater than you can imagine. There will be days when you will experience the impossible, visit places you never dreamed of, live moments you thought were not possible. You will be a blessing, not just for yourself, but for those around you. I will use you to transform lives, to be a sign of my presence in this world. And do you know why I will do this? Because you recognized your need for me. I did not seek perfection. I sought your sincere heart, your humility in saying to me, I need you. And because you opened your heart in this way, I will honor you, I will multiply you. The seed you have planted will be great, and the fruits that will come will be for my glory. I want you to honor me in every aspect of your life. I want you to treat the people around you with the same love I give you, with the same compassion I extend to you. This is true greatness. I know that sometimes you feel the enemy tries to bind you with doubts, fear, and temptations. But I tell you, if you wake up each day with faith, if you trust in me, you will be invincible. I am your victory. It is I who breaks the chains that bind you. It is I who rescues you from the abyss. Do not believe the lies that the enemy tries to put in your path. He wants you to believe that you are not worthy, that you are not strong enough. But I chose you. I called you by your name, and you are mine. No one can separate you from me. I know the deepest parts of your heart, every sincere desire to please me, to walk with me. And even when you feel weak, when circumstances seem to drown you, I remind you, your victory does not depend on what you see with your eyes, but on the faith that dwells in your heart. Do not be discouraged if chaos seems to dominate around you. I am your firm rock. I am your refuge in the storm. Every battle you face has a greater purpose. Every tear that has fallen from your eyes I have seen. None of them have been wasted. I'm using each one to build something stronger in you, something that goes beyond what you can understand at this moment. I am transforming what seemed lost into a glorious victory. Trust in me, even when you do not understand. I am building in you a strength that no one can take away. I am giving you a peace that surpasses all human understanding. Feel my love now. It surrounds you, fills you, is in every breath you take, in every beat of your heart. I am with you every day. When you wake up, it is I who is by your side, guiding you, opening paths where there seemed to be no solution before. You have never been, and will never be, alone. My plan for you is perfect, even though you may not fully understand it often. My thoughts are higher than yours. My ways are longer than you can see. I am seeing the pieces of your life coming together. I am preparing something much greater. Trust the process. Do not despair when things do not happen the way you expected. I am in control, and my hand is over you at all times. Days of blessing will come, my daughter, my son, when you will see my hand move powerfully. Blessings that you didn't even ask for will be poured out upon you. Doors you never imagined will open before you. And through you, many will see my light and feel my love. I want you to be my instrument so that when people look at your life, they see what I can do when a heart completely surrenders to me. Do not let the enemy deceive you. He wants you to believe that you are not enough, that you don't have what it takes. But I have chosen you, called you by name. You are mine, and no one can snatch you from my hands. Rise up without fear, without doubt. Believe in what I am doing in your life, even when you cannot see it right now. I am your strength. I am the one who breaks the chains, and the victory is already yours, not by your abilities, but by the power that dwells in me. I'm the one who opens the paths. I'm your God, your Savior, and I will never leave you alone. You did not come this far by chance, and every step you took has been accompanied by my presence. Perhaps you did not notice, perhaps at times doubt spoke louder, but I was there, holding your hand when your strength seemed to abandon you, lighting the way when darkness surrounded you. And now I ask you to stand firm, without hesitation, for what I have prepared for you is far greater than any obstacle you have ever faced. I want you to understand something essential. What I am doing in your life is a continuous process of transformation. Each day, I am shaping your heart. I am preparing you to live something that you cannot yet fully imagine. It is like a seed that has been planted in the deep soil of your faith, and now it begins to germinate. This seed will grow, will bloom, and will bear fruit that you never dreamed of harvesting. Do not worry about the time, for I am in control of all the seasons of your life. You may ask, but how, Lord? How can I continue when the days are so difficult, when the weight of my struggles feels unbearable? And I tell you, my daughter, my son, look to me. I am the one who carries the burden for you. When you think you can't go on, I am the one who takes the weight upon my shoulders and gives you rest. You don't have to face everything alone. I never asked you to carry this burden without my help. That is why I am with you at all times. Do not be discouraged by difficulties. They are not the end of your story. On the contrary, they are forging in you an unshakable strength, a strength that can only be found in those who trust in me with all their hearts. The battles you face, the storms you try to withstand, are building a solid foundation, a faith that no one can take away. When this storm passes, you will be standing stronger, firmer, closer to me. I have already opened paths for you where there was no road. I have already torn down walls that kept you from moving forward. And today I tell you that I am preparing a new way. But this path requires you to trust, to move forward, even when you do not see the next step clearly. It is not about what your eyes can see, but about what your heart can believe. And what I promise you is faithful. If you trust in me, you will see doors open where there were once only walls. You will see waters calm where there were once storms. Remember one thing, your limitations are not a barrier for me. What you see as weakness, I see as an opportunity to demonstrate my power. What you consider a point of failure, I see as an occasion for my grace to shine. I did not choose the strong, the wise, or the powerful of this world. I chose you with all your fragilities, because it is in them that my strength is perfected. When you admit that you cannot do everything on your own, that is when you allow me to act the most. Now, my daughter, my son, I want you to look to the future with renewed hope. What you thought you had lost, what seemed too distant to reach, I am restoring. The time that was consumed by fear, by doubt, will not be wasted. I'm renewing all things. I'm preparing a new path, a road that will take you to places you never thought you would reach. And when that moment comes, you will know that it was my hand that guided you. And not only that, I want to use you to be a light to others. I want that through your story, many can see my love. Do not think that your life has no impact. Every word of hope you share, every gesture of love, every act of faith will be a beacon for those who are in darkness. I am shaping you to be a source of life for those around you, and when my love flows through you, it will be impossible not to notice the transformation it brings. You have been called to be a blessing. Do not let the opposing winds make you forget this. My promise about you is real, and what I started in your life, I am faithful to complete. The difficulties may seem great, but I am greater than all of them. Doubts may try to suffocate your hope, but my word remains firm. There is nothing that can stop me from fulfilling what I promised. My daughter, my son, I want you to rise up now, more than ever. Rise up in faith, rise up in courage, rise up with the certainty that I am with you and that together nothing can defeat you. The walls will fall, the doors will open, and the victory will be yours. Not because of your merits, but because of my love that never fails. I am your God, and I will always be with you. What the world may call impossible, I accomplish. What seems lost, I restore. What was broken, I make new. This is my promise to you. Stand firm, keep trusting, and you will see the glory of my power manifest in your life so clearly that there will be no doubt that it was my hand that acted. Trust, my daughter. Trust, my son. What is to come is great, and I am preparing you to live the extraordinary. My beloved daughter, my beloved son, if these words have touched the depths of your heart, if they have brought a breath of hope and renewed your faith, I invite you to stay on this path of trust and surrender to the love of God. Do not let this message remain just between the two of us. Share this truth with those who also need to be reached by the light and peace that only the Lord can give. Subscribe to the channel, for each message is a new reminder of God's care, a new invitation to dive into His promises. By doing this, you will be receiving more words that will strengthen your faith, guide you through adversities, and remind you of the supernatural that God is performing in your life. Be a light in the lives of those who need hope. Share this message with those around you, and do not forget to leave your like. Deal. Together, let us continue walking, trusting in the powerful hands of God. And remember, there is so much more reserved for you. There are blessings to come and revelations that will touch your soul in the upcoming videos. Stay tuned, for the best of God is still to come for your life. May the Lord bless you today and always.